Okay, assalamu alaikum. How are everybody? Hope you are well. So now we are passing through a crucial moment that as well as you know. But we arranged a YouTube channel for you to complete our syllabus. Then this is the third lecture about the percentage. First lecture is quiz question. Second lecture is some creative. And third lecture is chapter 9 about the percentage. Okay, so now we can start our lesson. First of all, exercise 9 question number 1 is that fill in the blanks. So now fill in the blanks. Number 1 question is that look at this, 12 people is dash percent of 20 people. So 12 people is dash percent of 20 people. You can find out in this process 12 people dash percent of 20 people. So 12 people divided 20. 12 divided 20, it included to the percentage, then you make 100%. Okay, so 5 20 is 100, 5 12 is 60%. So 12 people is 60% of 20 people. Number 2 is that 150% of 300 taka is dash taka. Now 150% of 300. So 150% divided 100 means 150 divided 100 of 300 equal 3. 315 is 450 taka. So first of all, you can make sure the 150% equal 150 by 100 of 300. So 100 3 is 300, or 315 is 45, and 0. This is the 450 taka. Number 3 is that 50%, 56% of dash grams is 42 grams. So this is the process is 56%. So first you can write 42 divided 50 into 100. Okay, into 100. So 3 14 is 42, 4 14 is 56, 4 25 is 100 equals 75 grams. So now these are the answer of the fill in the blanks of the question number 1. And now the question number 2 is that in a school 30% of students were absent among 80 students on Sunday. So how many students were present on that day? Okay. So now question number 2. There are total student is 80, right? So here total students is 80 and absent student is 30%. Therefore the number of absent students equal 30% of 80. Then 30 divided 100 of 80, 0 zeros omitting, therefore 20 students. So here 24 students are absent on that day. So answer which are there, how many students are present on that day? Therefore the present students on that day equal 80 minus 24 equal to 56 students. Answer 56. Okay, everybody is clear. So this is the process is the total student 80%, absent student 30%. So the number of absent student equal to 30% of 80, that means 24 students are absent. So therefore the present student on that day is 80 minus 24 equal to 56. Now the question number is 3. Question number is 3. Question number is 3. Hossain's monthly income is 2500 taka and he has spent 1750 taka on food. Shamim's monthly income is 1800 taka and he has spent 144 taka on food. Question is that express the ratio of expense on food to the total income in percent and who has spent more portion on food. Okay, so there are two members, they are Hossain's and Shamim's. So first of all, Shamim's monthly income 2500 taka and he has spent for food 1750 taka per month. Now he has spent against income per month. He has spent against his income per month or against income per month. First of all, 1750 divided 2500 equal 1750. This is the 2500. The number is expand 25 into 100. Okay, so 2570 is 1750 equal to 70 by 100 equal to 70%. Then again Shamim's monthly income 1800 taka and he has spent for food 1440 taka. Therefore he has spent against income per month 1400 divided 1800 equal 1440 divided 1800. 1800 is expert 18 into 100 equal to 1880 is 1440 equal to 80 by 100, that means 80%. Okay, so answer is that the Hossain spent 70% and Shamim spent 80% of their income. Next question is that who spent more portion on food. Okay, ke khabar kene beshi taka spend korche. So first of all, you from one we get Hossain spent 70% and Shamim spent 80% of their income for food. So now 80% greater than 70%. Now we can write 80% greater than 70%. So here 80% that means Shamim and 70% is equal to Hossain. So therefore comparing their expenditure, the Shamim spends more amount of taka than Hossain for their food. Therefore answer is Shamim. Okay, so these are the answer of the question number 3. And now question number 4 is that some money borrowed from a bank with an annual interest of 15% and paid the interest 1680 taka on year later. So how much was the principal? So first of all, you will make sure that find out the how will you find out the principal. So question number 4 solution here or given that any expression you can write. So here rate of interest equal 15% and annual interest, that means interest equal 1680 taka 1 year later, that is time equal to 1 year. So how much was the principal? Okay, principal equal to what? Then we know principal equal to interest into 100, interest I for interest into 100, that is rate into time. Interest into 100, rate into time. This is the principal. Okay, interest is 1680 100, rate is 15 times 1. So 15 divided by 1680 divided by 15. 15 ones are 15. That means carry 1. 18. 15 ones are 15. Carry 30. 15 twos are 30. So 11200 taka. These are the therefore answer 112 taka. So next number is 5. Question number is 5. taka borrowed from a bank for 5 years with annual interest of 8%. So how much taka should pay back 5 years later? Okay. So question number 5 is that number 5 here, or given that 15,000 taka borrowed, that is principal 15,000 taka, time equal to 5 years, rate of interest, rate equal 8%, and how much taka should pay back after 5 years, by 5 years later. Okay, so first of all you can find a interest equal to what? So pay back or pay back after how many years, or therefore 5 years. So first of all you can find interest. Now we know interest equal principal into time into rate divided 100. That means 1500 into time 5800. So 5 is a 40, 44, 6,000 taka. Okay. Therefore, after 5 years, after 5 years, after 5 years, he would be paid back equal 1500, 15,000 plus 6,000 taka equal 21,000 taka. So after 5 years he would be paid back principal plus interest. Principal plus interest, that is the 15,000 plus 6,000 equal to 21,000 taka. Okay. So these are the numbers of question from 1 to 5 that I will solve this problem. So you can must be exercise chapter 9. You must have to practice. Okay. So these are the homework of you. Question number 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's all. Have a nice day. See you next.